Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Our first news is, we will be teammates, player confirms outcome of Liverpool transfer saga. Liverpool fans will likely be a bit sick of hearing about this now, but Real Madrid star Dani Carvajal has basically confirmed one of the worst-kept secrets in world football at the moment. Asked about the prospect of Liverpool right-back Trent Alexander-Arnold joining him at the Bernabeu, Carvajal sounded very positive about the prospect. Normally players don't speak out too much about players from other teams, but this has been in the pipeline for so long that Carvajal clearly didn't feel he had to hide anything. See below for the Spaniard's comments, as quoted by journalist Fabrizio Romano on X, formerly Twitter, Dani Carvajal on Trent Alexander-Arnold's transfer to Real Madrid. Even if Alexander-Arnold will be competing for Carvajal for a place at right-back, it seems the Madrid man is relishing the chance to play with the England international. Competition with Trent? Yes, that's clear. It's not official yet, but it looks like it, he said. Fear? No, there is no fear here. We will be teammates. The competition will strengthen both of us and will bring out our best. The presence of Carvajal is an interesting and important factor to keep in mind with this saga, as one imagines it means Alexander-Arnold might not be starting every game as first choice. Carvajal is another superb right-back, so one imagines he won't be giving up his place without a fight. It could also be that Alexander-Arnold will be given a new role at Real Madrid, as he's often looked like a player who could move into midfield quite successfully. We've seen with his performances for Liverpool that Alexander-Arnold has a great range of passing, as well as an eye for goal, so perhaps he could get that license to play a bit differently at the Bernabeu, especially as he might benefit from the slightly less fast and physical style of La Liga in comparison to the Premier League. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our second news is Fabrizio Romano exclusive. Liverpool and Arsenal want Premier League superstar. One more name appears from today on the scene of the summer transfer window. Sources have told GivenSport that Brighton striker Joao Pedro is expected to leave this summer, opening the doors to a potential move with several Premier League clubs, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea and Newcastle. Among those attentive to this opportunity for one of the most interesting talents in Europe, the Brazilian has scored 30 goals and provided 10 assists in 2 seasons at Brighton since joining from Watford, catching the eye of Premier League rivals Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea and Newcastle, and he's now considering all options ahead of the summer with concrete chances of moving. Joao Pedro's desire is to look for a new opportunity, sources confirm. He won't break his relationship with Brighton, but his camp have also started contacts to explore opportunities in order to start discussions with Brighton at the right moment. With many top clubs in England looking for a striker like Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea and Newcastle, Joao Pedro will become an attractive option to consider in the upcoming weeks. The real crucial point of this story for Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea and Newcastle will be the transfer fee, as Brighton are well known for being strong and difficult in negotiations when it's time to sell their best players. It has already happened in several cases, like with Marc Cucurella, Moises Caicedo and more. Joao Pedro, described as an absolute superstar, is highly rated at the club and they're not expected to make it easy for the suitors this summer. The understanding is that potential proposals around a fee of £60 million for Joao Pedro could prove attractive in order to advance and try to negotiate with the Seagulls, but this will be important to check in the upcoming weeks when clubs will start concrete contacts. Joao has opened the doors to a move and the football industry has received a clear message about it in recent days. It is one to watch with a big impact, offering one more chance in terms of strikers to several clubs. Newcastle were already on the verge of signing Joao Pedro a few years ago, now they could be among the clubs interested in the Brazilian. This has just started, but it's up to Brighton, too. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our last news is Liverpool are in the race to sign £67 million Benfica star this summer. Liverpool are in the race to sign Benfica's Tomas Araujo. Liverpool are reportedly in a three-way transfer battle alongside Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain for Benfica's highly rated centre-back Tomas Araujo, according to a Foot Mercato exclusive. The 23-year-old has emerged as one of the standout defensive prospects in Europe, and clubs are circling as they look to reinforce their backlines ahead of the 2025-26 season. Araujo, currently under contract with Benfica until 2029, won't be available for a bargain. As per Foot Mercato, his release clause stands at a hefty £67 million, a figure that reflects both his potential and Benfica's determination to retain their rising star. Chelsea and Liverpool have both missed out on signing Bournemouth's Dean Huijsen, who, ultimately, will join Real Madrid at the end of the season, the report states, suggesting Araujo is the next name on both clubs' shopping lists. This pursuit marks a notable shift in Liverpool's defensive recruitment, especially given the strong debut season under Arne Slot. Yet the need to plan long-term is apparent, with question marks hanging over the durability of certain squad members. PSG eyeing Araujo amid squad uncertainty. While Liverpool and Chelsea assess their options post-Huijsen, PSG are also positioning themselves for Araujo's signature. Foot Mercato reports that it is possible that Marquinhos, the longest-serving Parisian in the squad, could leave the Parc des Princes this summer. This opens the door for Luis Campos to act, although, intriguingly, Campos' own future at PSG remains uncertain. The Parisians have yet to submit a formal offer, but with big names like Bayern's Dayot Upamecano and Liverpool's Ibrahima Konate also listed among their targets, it's clear PSG are thinking boldly. The fact Araujo has been identified as a target, despite these high-profile alternatives, says much about his quality and growth. Standing out in a Benfica squad known for producing elite talent, his stock has steadily risen, particularly after consistent performances in the Portuguese league. Strategic importance for Liverpool and Chelsea. For Chelsea, who are still searching for defensive balance, Araujo fits their blueprint of investing in young, technically astute players. However, it's Liverpool's interest that feels more urgent and potentially decisive. Arne Slot has just led the Reds to the Premier League title, but he'll be aware that success must be sustained through wise squad evolution. Virgil van Dijk remains a colossus, but he is now 33, and long-term planning is essential. Araujo, at 23, could represent the next generation of leadership at the back, potentially forming a new axis with Jarell Quansah or Ibrahima Konate, if the latter remains at Anfield amid PSG's reported interest. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer news.